Welcome back to the Black Owned Only podcast. I'm your host, Michael Washington, and today I got my brother, my high school comrade.
Yes, sir.
Okay, with the Signals, Inglewood. Let them know.
You already know, man.
Let them know.
Inglewood all day, baby.
Inglewood all day.
Yes, sir.
I'm here with my boy Chef Ken of Foodminati.
Yes,
what it
sir.
do, my G?
What's going on, man?
What's good, man?
It's good seeing you, man.
You know what my question about to be, right?
What you gotta say, man?
Why you didn't bring no food, my G?
Hey, man. I get that everywhere I go, man.
Everywhere you go,
yeah,
man.
like I just gotta keep it in the back seat or something.
I feel that, dude.
I got you next time, though, bro.
Man, I really want to discuss your food journey, dog. Because, man, I didn't really know you cooked until I think either Devion or D Smoke had an event.
Yeah.
And you was on the roof making sliders and shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, hold on, you get down, my G?
Yeah, that was early in my journey. Like I always had a passion for cooking.
Uh-huh.
I just didn't know how I could make some money from it. I used to just do it like to get females, to be honest with you.
That's how it is.
Yeah. So
What you got today?
exactly,
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. So once I found out a way to translate it into income, and I just started off. I went and bought a cart.
Okay.
That was like one of my first events where you saw me at when I was doing the sliders on the roof. I used to do tacos, stuff like that.
Them fucking sliders were slapping too.
Man, good looking, bro.
I'm mad. I doubled back. They was like, nah, he broke down his equipment already. I was like,
Got
oh,
to get
shit.
up out of here, man.
I feel that, man. So, was it any influence in your family that started you on the journey of like cooking and stuff, man?
Yeah, for sure. It's my father.
Okay. Oh, so
Yeah.
Pops cook.
Yeah. My pops, he was a butcher for 40 years.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, and he will always cook like on the holidays and stuff like that. So we spent a lot of time in the kitchen together. That was like our bonding.
Okay,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? So that's kind of, it really started
Was
my
you really
journey.
bonding or you was doing his prep work?
Basically.
I already know.
I was a sous chef.
Cut these up, cut that. That's the only thing I don't like about cooking is the prep work before I cook. Once I start cooking, I'm good.
That's the
But
hard part.
dicing and cutting up all this stuff to, that's where I be falling off on.
Exactly.
So, brother, explain Foodminati to me.
So Foodminati is basically like a brand. Like, so I say about a decade ago, 10 years ago,
Okay.
a lot of like people started selling food on Instagram.
Yeah.
The
place start coming in hot.
Yeah, so it's like that became like a LA culture. Started with like Taco Bell and Blue
Yeah, that
Kitchen.
should come to there.
Then
Yeah.
Mr. Fries, man, and Shad and all them. So we wanted to create a brand that kind of represented everybody. You know, because if you think about a lot of restaurants you go to, they have parent companies.
Yeah,
You
you're
know what
right.
I mean? So we created like a brand, Foodminati. Right now representing there's Taco Bell, Blue Kitchen, and the Court Cafe.
And that's the Corporate Cafe. That's where you at right now.
Yeah, so the Court Cafe, I'm partner in that.
Okay.
But my journey started with Taco Bell. Like I had my own thing going on, but then I started with Taco Bell because me and Mel is like family. So
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember I used to pull up on Taco Bell. It was on Manchester and with St. Andrews.
Cimarron. Yeah.
Cimarron. Yeah, pull up in there.
Yeah.
Like, let me get the 3 meat, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
yeah. And now he got a storefront.
Yeah, Crenshaw 43rd.
And the Court Cafe is where right now?
So we have 2 locations. The one in LA is on La Tijera, Centinela, and Alvern.
Okay.
By the Ladera Center.
By the right, okay, down the street from the Ladera Center.
Yeah.
In the same center with the 7-Eleven?
7-Eleven,
Okay.
Dr. Green Thumb.
And Dr. Green Thumb, okay.
Yeah. Our second location we just opened in February is in Vegas.
Oh, y'all in Vegas?
Yeah.
Oh, that's big.
Yeah, off of Flamingo.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
When I go to Vegas, that's the number one thing I do. I go there to eat. Find something that, you might normally not find out here.
Yeah.
They're always trying to infuse something out there.
Of course, it's a melting pot of spots.
That's the culture, man.
Yeah.
But when you started your company, initially, what was your mission?
Honestly, I just wanted to. I didn't have no plan.
Okay.
I just really wanted to figure out a way to where I could provide for my family and do something that I actually love to do. It was actually a book that I read by Steve Harvey, Think Like a Success, and he had a lot of workshops within the book. So one of the things that he kept saying in the book was find something that you are passionate about, that you love, that you do with ease. Now find a way to make $10 off of it. Now take that $10, make 50, then 100, then 1,000, and work your way up to your first million. So that's really where it started. Because I'm like, well, I do this because I used to do music too.
Yeah.
So
That's what I knew you for originally. Music shit.
Yeah, so I would when we had video shoots and stuff like that, I would cook because I knew all the females they'd be like, oh, who cooked this? This Alfredo pasta and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So then once I got gassed up a little bit, then I kind of started getting away from the music a little bit. I found my way to make money on it, and that's what I did.
You got a niche, bro.
Man, I appreciate it.
Even today, man, I pop up and look at one of the Instagram videos, like, damn, bro, that pasta,
Man,
or
good
damn,
looking.
man, that one thing at the Court Cafe. Do you guys have a set menu, or do you guys change it a lot?
No, we have a set menu, but like one of the biggest things. So me and Grub, which he represents Blue Kitchen.
Okay,
we're the chefs. So one thing we're big on. You never want to become that restaurant that just has that same menu for 40 years.
So y'all
and
curate.
you never change. So
Yeah,
we
yeah.
just try to, we try to change things up. We keep the base of the menu the same, but we'll throw in something like sweet potato waffles or, French, Fruity Pebble French toast and, different stuff. Like we constantly just thinking of new ideas to bring to the table.
Bro.
Hey man,
You supposed to come
that's
through
why I'm
with
fluffy
something.
like this, man.
You supposed to come through with something.
I got you, man.
When you first started out, man, were you facing a lot of like adversity, like outside of
Definitely.
Speak on that, man.
So, no, just even starting was hard for me because, I did have a career job and
Where were you working before?
I was driving trucks.
Oh, like the 18-wheelers?
Yeah.
So you was ahead of the game. Everybody trying to get that now. You already had that bag.
Man, I should have stayed in that. Like, honestly, at least hired some employees or something.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, so I was doing that. I did that for about 8 years.
Okay.
But it just got to a point where I hated it. I hated getting up, going to work every day. I was literally miserable. So, but I had a family. So making that transition, basically, telling my woman at the time that, hey, I'm about to go follow my passion. I don't know where.
It's a tough conversation, huh?
Very tough conversation, So, and then, I invested my first business. I invested in a food truck.
Okay.
Early on. That flopped.
What was the name of the food truck?
That was a slider guy. So basically,
Slider guy.
those sliders that
Those
you had.
sliders, I could have got them off the truck, huh?
Yeah, I had them on a food truck. You know what I mean? So I was just bad at business. I didn't know business. So so it flopped because I didn't take care of it on the financial end. So that was hard, and I basically had hit a rock bottom. So trying to climb out of that, but then still have that passion to try to to do the same thing but not fail at it, because you have that fear of not failing again.
Yeah, that fear, but you got to be stubborn enough to be like, no, I'm gonna keep going.
I'm gonna keep doing it.
I'm gonna keep going. Yeah,
that's why when it came to the Court Cafe, I slaved for that thing.
Yeah, how did that come about? Was y'all just like chilling one day and like, yo, let's just open up a joint venue?
So originally it was Mel and Mel, which is Taco Mel Grub. They decided to open a restaurant. Mel has always wanted a breakfast brunch restaurant. You know what I mean? So when they decided to do it, Mel kind of pulled me in because he knew the business that we've done. So he called me in. He know I'm the man for the job. So I was basically like, listen. And then it just happened at the right time because I had just my food truck flop. I was at rock bottom. I didn't really have anything. So I'm just like, listen, I'm going to go in here blindfold, do everything right. And in the meantime, I was able to, everything that I failed at in business before, I was able to get that second chance to redeem myself.
When you was talking about like the food truck flopping, like basically like what happened? Like what was the process where you seen it like going down and you was like,
so in the restaurant business, you reach this downtime. Big people preparing for the holidays, they not spending as much, they cooking at home.
Yeah.
So from October to about tax season, it dries up. So me not being prepared for that when
that's real important.
Yeah. I wasn't able to take care of the business financially.
That's one of the things I realized in having the company is most businesses have a downtime.
Absolutely.
Not all companies thrive the whole year.
Yeah.
It's going to be a season or a couple months where it's slow, you know what I'm saying?
And
you just got to be prepared for that. You got to make sure you plan accordingly, or even if you can alter some of the business practice that you have to complement those times, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah, but man, let's talk about your chefing, man, the menus, man.
For sure.
What was the inspiration for the menu at the Court?
So, starting the menu, it was more so Blue Kitchen.
That's the garlic noodles, man.
He's a beast, man.
Yeah, he's a beast. All y'all, man.
He's a beast.
I'm talking about all flavor, no grease, Blue Kitchen, Taco Mel, Chef Ken, Chef Dub.
Yeah. He does, my guy.
He does, man. I was trying to get those egg rolls for my party. Yeah. I couldn't get in touch with him, dog. I sound fat. No, go ahead, bro.
So with the menu at the Court, he pretty much he started the menu. I kind of, just have my input. I changed a few things or, added certain things. Yeah. And it's just really, man, listen, I'm a foodie. I go to a lot of restaurants. I'm a chef. The more that, I've done it over the years, I've gotten more comfortable with things. So I'm just all about trying different things. You know what I mean? I'm a fat kid at heart. So
putting a different spin on an old, old classic.
Exactly. That's the biggest thing. Like, one thing me and Grub always talk about, his biggest thing is always think outside the box. So I've always tried to think like that. Like, I know if we could go to, any restaurant and get this, how can we take that same dish and just like reinvent it into something different and unique? I
feel what you're saying.
Yeah.
Is there any like type of cuisine that inspires you the most? Like, is it, soul food, Mexican, Italian, any?
It changes. Recently, the last couple of years, Asian cuisine has really like I'm extremely inspired by it.
Is it you alone, or is it like the trend making you go that way?
It's me alone. The trend, I feel like I started getting into it right before the trend.
Okay.
The more I learned about it and the different just levels of textures and the different ingredients that they bring in, like just, coming from an African American, background, we put seasoning salt on anything. Everything. So like with a lot of Asian cuisines, you don't really have to put salt. You know what I mean? So that was one of the things that
like
really
inspired me. A lot of natural herbs and stuff like that.
Yeah, so it made me dig deep more into my ingredient bag, So I'm inspired by Asian cuisine for sure.
I see that you're a real big presence on social media, man. Like, with your business, how big has social media been for you, like, to grow?
Extremely important, especially in today. Like, this is not like 96 where a lot of people are sitting at home watching TV all day.
And get those commercials.
Getting those commercials. People not really paying attention to billboards and stuff like that. So social media is really like, especially for small businesses and small brands, it's extremely important for you to have a presence to build your own brand and market yourself,
Yeah.
And, that brings in, that brings majority of our businesses through social media, And even now me trying to build my own brand on my own,
Yeah, so speak of that, your own brand.
Yeah, so, I've been doing this for about 10 years now.
Okay.
But I've been extremely instrumental, like with Taco Mel. I was extremely instrumental in that, but that's Taco Mel's brand.
That's his brand.
Blue Kitchen, I was very instrumental with that, but that's that brand, The Court Cafe is all of us together, but that's our brand, Now it's like I'm more so focused on Chef Ken and my own brand.
I see.
I've showcasing, and that's just a place I had to get comfortable with too. Stepping out on my own and being okay with like, just even like you say with social media and my reels and videos and stuff that. It took me forever.
It did. I noticed the uptick.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, this nigga posting a lot and this shit look good, bro.
I used to second guess it a lot. And all I did was just take everything from my background.
It be the voiceovers that be killing me though, my nigga.
You gotta make it funny, man. But it's like, it be real. Like especially doing the voiceovers, I be damn near out of breath at the time trying to explain what I'm doing. It's just but people, they like that, you know what I mean? Because they could relate, you know what I mean? It's more relatable content. So
I feel you. So I've been asking everybody this question. I'm gonna ask you the same.
Sure.
Next 5 years, what do you see the company for Chef Ken? Not like everything that you're a part of, but your business next 5 years.
That's a good question. I definitely I see my brand growing into more something that's more into the e-commerce side.
Okay.
Are you
talking about like food delivery, or
not necessarily food delivery? Okay. I feel like I've done enough with the restaurant business. I still want to remain in the restaurant business, but that's not my focus.
Okay.
E-commerce, like we could do things like sauces, seasonings, get into grocery stores, online presence, creating more, just things that people could take into their homes to where they have a piece of Chef Ken in their
I was
home.
going to ask you about that because the videos that you do with the recipes, like, it's just damn like a virtual cookbook.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So even if you was selling it paperback or if you had like a virtual cookbook that you can package and sell, that's e-commerce.
Yeah, exactly. That's like my focus. That's actually what I'm working on now. I know I just keep dropping the content. I'm working on an ebook. Eventually, I want to work on a cooking show. You know,
that'd be dope.
Yeah, like I have an abundance of ideas that I want to bring.
I feel you.
To
The space that we in was actually used for, you kind of see like the counter look like it might be a little kitchen.
I was looking at that too. Yeah. I was looking for a space.
Yeah, man, this is nice to have here.
Yeah.
What else I want to say to you, man? Besides, why you didn't bring no food, bro? Yes. I was really like, I know he about to come with something, dog.
Hey, you should have told me, man. I would have.
Nah, I didn't want to be like, yo,
shit, man.
So what you bringing, dog?
Everybody else do it.
Well, man, honestly, dog, I think that we covered a lot, man. Is anything you want to let anybody out there know about you, how to reach you?
No, you could reach me social media, everything. I am _Chef Ken. Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Court Cafe, Las Vegas, LA. Make sure y'all come through, support. It's definitely the hottest brunch spot in LA, in Vegas.
It be popping though.
Man, it's a vibe. It's a vibe,
man. The vibe and the food. You're right about that.
So, man, make sure you come through, support, show love, holler at me. I'll be roaming around there somewhere, man.
Yeah, man.
So
I'm be like, hey, yo, he in the back in the kitchen? Tell Ken I'm here. Make something special.
For sure. For sure. I got you.
All right, my G. I appreciate you coming out, Doug.
Man, appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Thank you guys for tuning in again. This is a Black On Only podcast. I'm your host, Mike Washington. See you later.